Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back. Welcome back to HowWeFlow.Today-TV. It's Stephanie Stallworth, retail traffic lady out here on a Monday. It's a really soggy Monday here in Atlanta. Not sure where you're watching from. Type that in the comments chat, depending on what platform you're on. Where are you watching us from? I want to know where our community extends to and through these days. It's HowWeFlow.Today-TV. Welcome to our community. Self-care, we're centered on wellness, the art of well-being, living your best life ever, and really crafting and curating the life that you dream of so you don't have to take a vacation from it, you dig? So join our community centered around self-care, personal improvement, wellness. You see it scrolling on the bottom of the screen, inspiration, motivation, and all things that are good. You can connect with us online as you learn more about today's topic, and also follow us on Instagram at HowWeFlow.Today. Connect with us online on the website, HowWeFlow.Today instead of .com. We are .today. It's the Adoration For Me. What do you truly adore? I truly adore the Lord, right? I truly adore you, Lord. We are in February, Black History Month. We're in February Love Month. And our February love song of the day is Prince's Adore, right? Y'all know that song. You know I can't sing. I'm going to try, but I ain't going to really sing it like him. But until the end of time, I'll be there for you. These are lyrics. We live the lyrics, don't we? We live the lyrics. I always say we live the lyrics. Let's try to live the lyrics, especially when they're good lyrics. Until the end of time, I'll be there for you. You know the song, you own my heart and mind. I truly adore you. If God one day struck me blind, your beauty I'd still see. Love is too weak to define just what you mean to me. Who are you going to say that to this week? We're in the love week. We're in Valentine's week. Who's your Valentine? Are you going to tell them these great words? I hope so. You know, if you really love somebody, you should say something. Tell them you love this. Love is too weak to define just what you mean to me. From the first moment I saw you, I knew you were the one. That night I had to call you. Come on, sing like Prince. I was rapping till the sun came up. You know it. Was you afraid of me? Were you afraid of me? Were they afraid of you? Were you afraid of them, right? That's why until the end of time, I'll be there for you. You own my heart and mind. I truly adore you. It's the adoration for me. What do we adore today? We adore our loving Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. What people do you adore here on earth? Hopefully adoring your family, your friends, adoring yourself. Come on, some self-love. Self-love is part of self-care. How do you talk to yourself about yourself? We've talked about that before. If God one day struck me blind, your beauty I'd still see. Love is too weak to define just what you mean to me, baby. You know? I only hear the sounds, heavenly angels crying up above, tears of joy pouring down on us. They know we need each other, right? They know you are my fix. I know that you know I ain't cheating, baby. Sing it. They know this is serious. This condition I got. It's crucial. Some lyrics I have to skip. Crucial. We're G-rated. You could say that I'm a terminal case. You can burn up my clothes, smash up my ride. Well, maybe not the ride, but I got to have your face all up in place. I like to think that I'm a man of exquisite taste. 100% Italian silk imported Egyptian lace. Nothing, baby. I said nothing, baby, can compare. Nothing could compare to your lovely face. Do you know what I'm saying to you this evening? Now it's this morning, Monday morning. Just trying to say that until the end of time, I'll be there for you. Do. Come on. Be there for you. Right. Sing it. You own my heart and mind. Who don't know that song? Truly adore you. Say, can I talk to you? Tell you what you mean to me every time you want till the end of time. So, you know, until the end of time, love is too weak to define how much I adore you. The last words you hear, the last words you hear. Be with me, darling, till the end of all time. I give you my heart, I give you my mind, right? For all time, I am with you. Do, 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 right? This condition I got is crucial, crucial, it's crucial. Oh my gosh, does anyone understand how crucial the condition is? You gotta let them know this condition I got is crucial, crucial. You understand? Adore. That's our February love song of the day for Monday, February 12th. You got to get into those feelings of how you really feel about people or your person, I should say, for those who are so connected already. If you have a specific person in mind or whatever, get into them feelings a couple of days early. My guys, my girls, come on. Because you have to already be at full tilt by the time Valentine's Day comes, if you're celebrating Valentine's Day. Until the end of time, I'll be there for you. You own my heart and mind. I truly adore you. If God one day struck me blind, your beauty I'd still see. Love is too weak to define just what you mean to me. From the first moment I saw you, ooh, I knew you were the one. And night I had to call you. I don't know if you're a rabbit till the sun came up or if you even called, but you might have thought about them. It just depends on the scenario. Yeah, dig. But hey, we're in Valentine's week. Love, hugs, and pats to all of you. Whether you have a Valentine or not, you're still worthy of love and adoration. And hopefully you find someone to love and adore. If no one else, at least love and adore yourself. That's what we're about here on HowWeFlow.Today-TV and HowWeFlow.Today community. Again, Stephanie Stallworth, AtlTrafficlady. And I welcome you here to our wonderful community, HowWeFlow.Today. How you flowing today? Decisions. You know, there's a lot of pressure sometimes on people on Valentine's Day. You know, for me, when I get my love, Valentine's Day gonna be every day. But you know, yeah, you still should take me out to dinner on Valentine's Day. But every day is going to be Valentine's Day. Some people wait till just that day to be sweet and kind, but you should be sweet and kind to your love all the time, every day. You don't have a love, be sweet and kind to yourself all the time, every day. Be sweet and kind to others all the time, every day. Don't let one man-made day determine when you show love. Do it all the time. Decisions. Who do I choose? Well, I could choose them, or 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 them. How do you make a decision? I don't know. I don't know how people make decisions. Everybody makes their own decisions their own ways, right? But some criteria would be, how are these people impacting your life, positively or negatively? They might have the best but they are terrible for your life, right? I ain't gonna say it like I could say it, but I say there's I probably shouldn't say it. There's big whatever everywhere. There's big whatevers everywhere. There's good whatever all over the place. Right? Just because you found one person with that, but the rest of them about you in your life is terrible, but they got that one thing, you can find that all over the place. You might as well find that plus all things else that you want in the same person, so you don't have to live a miserable life while they got the one thing that you do like. The rest of the stuff you can't stand. Whose life is it? It's your life, right? It's my life. I gotta choose. Decisions. My niece used to tell her kids, she still does, make good choices. Like, that is the best advice, because they're gonna make their own choices anyway. You're gonna make their own choices. Your kids are gonna make their own choices. Tell them to make good choices, because they're going to make choices. But if you specifically say make good choices, they might think more about making good choices instead of just making a choice. That might not be a good choice. Make good choices, everybody, okay? I want you to make good choices as we move forward here. Yes, indeed. Happy Valentine's week. Love you so much. God bless you. Hugs, pats, hearts, all of that, right? Decisions. I posted a few things over the weekend on the Twitterverse. And one was a snippet from a movie that I really loved with Denzel Washington. It's called Unstoppable. It's about a train. It's about the train industry movie. A movie about trains and an unstoppable train. It was a runaway train. And the scene I posted was where it was called Bail, 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 Bail. That train's about to wreck. Bail, bail. What are you going to do? The train you're on, based off of the decisions you made that may not have been your best decisions in life, that train you're on based on your decisions is about to wreck. What are you going to do? Are you going to bail out before the wreck and get a few cuts and bruises or broken bones? Or are you going to crash with that train? Which one? You're going to crash with the train. You done. It's a wrap for you, right? Personally, I would like to bail and salvage what I could salvage. I'll heal from whatever injuries I get from bailing out. But I don't want to stay with the wreck till it wrecks. Come on now. You can see clearly it's about to wreck. It's not going to make a turn for the better. It's all going to wreck. You see the future. It's right up ahead of you. Bail, 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 they said. Go look at that. Great scene from that movie, Unstoppable, with one of my favorites, Denzel Washington. He's not in that scene, is he? I don't think they show him in that scene. But bail, 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 bail. The train's about to wreck. What are you going to do? You know, you had a close call. Some of you had a close call last time when your spot was blown up. Thanks be unto God. And again, I look at that spot blow up as you get a jail free card. You came out of it relatively unscathed, even though they left you standing there holding the cone. Well, they got ghosts. They're like, pew, I'm out of here. Come on, who does that? Is that someone who truly adores you? No, every man for every woman for themselves. Like, I'm just going for myself. Shucks. He can handle that on his own. I ain't even gonna tell him. I ain't gonna tell him what's going on. Excuse me, I'm just out. What is that about? That is so not what your person you adore should be doing to you, if they adore you also, right? Come on now, Valentine's. Decisions. Bail, bail, bail. Be ever mindful, since they got ghost, of your surroundings and those around you. All that glitters is not gold. That's our moral of that story. All that glitters is not gold. Even if it's gold, might not be the one you need, the gold you need. But hey, decisions, to bail or to stay. What shall I do? Trust and believe. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. You know that saying, can't see the forest for the trees, because you're looking at little individual things. You can't see the whole overall big picture of the whole forest. You just see individual things. So I want you to look at the whole forest this week, next week, and in coming weeks. And, you know, I hope you'll take off your rose-colored glasses around that spelled out Lucy situation. Put on your progressive lenses. You know, you get to be of a certain age. Once you get like 50, 50 and above, sometimes in the people's 40s, you know, it's like if you've ever worn glasses, you're either nearsighted or farsighted. Nearsighted means, which one is it? One of them you can't see far, one of them you can't see near. It escapes my brain which one right now. But then, so if for me, I would wear glasses for distance. So I guess that means I'm nearsighted, but I can't see far. So, you know, I always wore glasses for distance, you know, in my 30s and whatever, 20s and 30s. So then when I got to around upper 40s to around 50, I also was having some trouble seeing close. You know, you got to hold the menu out just so far so you can see. I could see, but it wasn't as clear as it used to be. And that's when you, in the original days of correcting those lenses, or not, you know, maybe 30, 40 years ago, you had to wear, what do you call them? Bifocals or whatever. So you could see far from the top part. It had like that little line, like two separate pieces of glass. That little line in the lens of the person's eyeglasses. The top part you see far away for distance. The bottom part was magnification, so you could see up close. And they were bifocals. So now they have trifocals, where you can see far away in the upper part of the lens. The middle part is medium, and then the bottom part is for close. Trifocals, and then they named them progressive lenses. So you progressively see different depths of field, right? So progressives. So what I'm saying is take off your rose-colored glasses. I hope you will, around that spelled out Lucy situation and any other situation that's going on in your life that is not necessarily serving you well, and put on your progressive lenses so you can see clearly. I can see clearly now, see clearly at all depths, right? Not just the forest for the trees. Can't see the forest for the trees. You got to look at the whole big picture. You got to be able to see at all depths of this particular set of circumstances or situations, right? You'll serve yourself well in the long run when you're looking at the big picture as well as the individual parts of the picture, okay? All right. Some things I get tired of seeing. Lord, I had a headache all weekend. I was just tired of seeing some stuff. Lord have mercy. Just a distraction circus, keep propping people up that don't carry anything on them. Nothing on them. Just mimicking others with oil. I just get tired of seeing stuff sometimes. Like, oh my God, I got to see that again. Lord have mercy. I don't want to look at that anymore. Not knowing there. I think there was a sermon Juanita Bynum did. In fact, she said it was probably a few Christmases ago in her Christmas Day sermon. It was at New Birth. She was talking about, I think it was called Shapeshifters or something. Look at that, Shapeshifters. It's like Christmas. It wasn't this Christmas or the Christmas before, probably 3 Christmases ago, maybe. So that would have been 2021, 2023, or 2020. It must have been 2021. 22. So it wasn't 23, it wasn't 22. I think it was 2021. Christmas 2021, I think it was. Juanita Bynum preached a sermon for Christmas Day at New Birth. Guys, check that out. I think it's called Shapeshifters. Go look in the New Birth. Go look on YouTube for Shapeshifters New Birth, or Juanita Bynum Shapeshifters, whatever. Talk about shapeshifters where you're consistent, but you're not faithful, she said. Right? She went all the way in, though. She said, you want to catch the next big preacher. It's a way of life for people sometimes. She talked about Jezebel. I see that spirit. She said it all. She said it. She laid the whole thing out. But that was years ago. She laid it out. And things are still pretty much the same. Like what? In fact, more extreme than they were. But she said, you want to catch the next big preacher. Why we got to see you looking like this and that and the other thing? She went all the way in. Y'all got to go watch it. Juanita Bynum. Yep, she said it. She don't hold back. She knows what it is. She said, I don't preach about something I don't know about. And that's the truth. She went all the way in about all the things. Hotel rooms, all about everything. Taking people's sermons, everything, honey. Don't keep subjecting yourself and your people that you shepherd to that negative influence. They believe these people you prop up because you endorse them. Well, if they said they're good, then okay, I'm going to believe they're good. Whether or not they see, which they do, see all that they really see. Like Emperor's New Clothes once again. Like, I see everything that I see or that I don't see. Ain't no clothes on. The Emperor ain't got no clothes. What are you talking about? The little kid said. Oh, what a fine, wonderful, magnificent set of clothing this Emperor has with this fantastic invisible thread. Even though they really didn't see anything, but they didn't say anything. Like, we're the people that say something. Someone has to stand for what's right and good, right? I stand for what's right and good as often as I can. I don't know if you like it or don't like it. I can't worry about that. I'll tell you before, what people's opinion of me is not my business. I don't hear about the business of God. But keep subjecting yourself and your people that you're shepherding to that negative influence, and they believe it because you endorsed it. So keep propping it up. They're going to still think, well, maybe I'm wrong, when they know they're not wrong. Well, they got their degrees in education. Yeah, anyone can learn. Anyone can get a degree. in any subject, but there's no oil on that thing, right? Some things you need a degree and oil. And if you spelling, it's called girls chicken head when I was a kid. Chicken head, that's when they liked you, but they still call you chicken head. I call it tricking head. If you're a tricking head, tricking people, Lucy style spirit, ain't nothing but some trickery. I ain't gonna never sit under that. Shucks, if they stay, I'll have to leave. I would leave. Ain't nothing on them but a bunch of distraction, foolishness, trickery, spelling, mimicking, leading the people astray. Especially, I just can't stand for leading these young, impressionable new believers to believe that is how you should be. You can look how beautiful as you look. I'm good with that. I got no problem with that. But it's just how I know people don't always agree, but when you're in that holy space, you up in the pulpit, you need to not be a distraction in the pulpit. You can give your word if you got a word. Might not be a jackleg because you got an education degree, but still be a stump. Ain't no oil on that. I'm never going to sit under that. Promise you that. So long as they stay, I can't be there. But listen, that's just me. Everybody got their own choices and opinions and their own way of dealing with what they deal with. It ain't none of my business what you do. But it is my business and God's business about me, what I do and what I stand for. So I don't stand for it. But anyway, nothing but a bunch of distraction, foolishness, trickery, tricking head, spelling Lucy style, mimicking, leading people astray, especially these young, impressionable new believers. I mean, I used to go to so many churches and women's conferences and stuff, especially harking back to Ebenezer AB's conferences, Reverend Dr. Joanne Browning, Reverend Granger Browning, Reverend Dr. Joanne always had these strong women of God up there. And it was a whole holy thing. And it would make you say, well, let me, try to be where they are in it, right? Not let me lower my standard to just keep doing what I've been doing or whatever. You would want to level up to that. Those were the kind of women that led in the church, right? And still do. But, you can't just sit people under anybody. I don't care how much you like them, love them, whatever. If they ain't got nothing on them, they're not offering nothing to the people that need that leadership. They just leading people astray. And really, it's no leading because I ain't felt nothing under it yet. And it's no like I'm one-sided about a certain people or persons. It's just I don't feel nothing under there because there ain't nothing under there. I ain't never seen it yet. I'm waiting to see it. It's a lot of pouting and spouting and a lot of anger, a lot of temper tantruming, a lot of disrespect of their leaders, a lot of all of that stuff while they're bleeding all over the people that they're trying to lead. You can't bleed and lead. You got to get healed yourself. You're not healed yet. That's just my opinion. Lucy is not healed. Lucy is still the same Lucy she ever been. And so go back to shapeshifters. With Juanita Bynum. Christmas sermon. I think it says 2021 Christmas New Birth. I think it's called Shapeshifters. Juanita Bynum at New Birth. Let's check it out. She laid the whole thing out in no uncertain terms. I say a lot without saying a lot, but if I were her on this, saying this, I would tell you every single thing, right? But I'm not her. But she said it all. Don't need to be resaid. Go back and look at it. And it's like, I've talked about this in other videos, but them just holding something over you and tricking you and spelling on you and, we're in Valentine's love spells, all kinds of stuff, distraction spells, blockage spells, all the things that they are and do, they project onto someone else tell you that it's the other, your innocent party that is that way when it's really them. I think there's just so much. It's been going on forever. It's been going on for years. And, I just get tired of seeing stuff. And I don't want to look at it anymore. So that's just me. That's just me. But I still truly adore you. Love's too weak to define just what you mean to me. So bail. Make good choices. Make good decisions, right? That train's about to wreck, baby. It's a slow wreck. And I don't want you caught up in it. I mean, you're just on your way to pure victory in Christ. This whole thing is about to turn around for you if you make good choices, right? But if you stay where it's comfortable, don't jump off that doggone train. I'm in first class on this train. I'm getting the best meals, plus I got a sleeping car. Why would I get off of this train? Because it's about to wreck. Don't stay on there. Yeah, you're going to break some bones. The bones will heal. Just like I told you about the bear claw trap. I'm comfortable here. I know I'm in a trap and I can't get out of this bear claw trap. You know, the trap clamps on the bear's leg or whoever's animal leg. The claw with the jaws is clamping on your leg. And if you move to try to struggle to get out of it, it's going to hurt more because you're moving and you're already injured in the trap. What was it, last week I said this? And then I said, well, then you say to yourself, well, I know I'm stuck in this trap. I don't really want to be here, but if I move, it's going to hurt. So I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stay still. Versus, I know I'm stuck in this trap and it hurts like the dickens. And if I try to struggle to get out of it, to free myself, it's going to hurt more than it already hurts. And I don't want to hurt more, but I know that once I get free of this trap, it won't hurt anymore. But it's going to hurt me a lot to break free. So pull your leg out of that trap. And I said, you might lose your leg and foot. But when you pull your leg apart out of the trap and your leg and foot might come off as a part of the collateral damage, grab that out of the trap too before you run for your life. Then get to the doctor, let them sew that thing back on. Give yourself some time to heal and you'll be good as new. Living the life you want to live, not the life people want you to live because it benefits them. There's so much to this. It's been going on for years. I've spoken to a couple of people trying to put the trickery spin on me. I'm just over it. I'm over the whole thing. I'm really not over the whole thing. I'm just over the trickery. Like, what is going on? People looking at me like I'm some nut. I ain't no nut. I'm telling you the straight God's the honest truth that the people surrounding you are not all that they say they are. And I wish you'd take off the rose-colored glasses, my love, and put on your progressive lenses so you can see clearly now. The tricking heads is gone. Anyway, I'm playing, I'm joking, but I'm really not joking. I'm real serious. This is a serious matter, not just because I'm an AKA. It's a serious matter. And there are lives at stake, lives that, you're responsible for. People whose lives you're responsible for in your position. And you're giving them this bunch of nothingness to pattern themselves after. And it just continues the curse cycle that keeps going on. It's the misinformation. It's the misdirection. It's like a generational curse through families. You just keep doing the same thing and no one ever makes the change and it just keeps happening. And the ripple effect is compounded. So I gotta go back to traffic. I can't talk about this anymore, but I love you. Free yourself and free your people because you got to answer for that later. God be like, what were you doing down there? I put these people under your care and what you put in front of them. Right, exactly. And you didn't pull your leg out the bear trap and get free. You know I was going to heal you from that. You know what I promised you that you had better for you. And, I wanted you to have your legacy without an asterisk to it. Come on now, let's get rid of that asterisk. You could do that. This takes a simple, quick movement. Simple, quick change. Simple, quick thing to do. All right. Anyway, I got to go. I'll be back later. Be back to pick you up later. Hey, good looking. I'll be back to pick you up later. That was a little commercial for the Mr. Microphone. Oh, Oh my gosh. Anyway, I love you so much. God bless you. I love you. You know, one day I'll be able to tell y'all in person how I love you. But I'll tell you over the microphone for now. I'm going back to traffic. Love you so much. God bless you. Mwah. Happy Valentine's Week. Our love song, our favorite love song of the day is Prince's Adore. Until the end of time. This condition I got is crucial, crucial. You can burn up my clothes, smash up my ride. Well, maybe not the ride, but I got to have your face all up in the place. And stop making me look at that mess. I don't want to see that no more. I ain't sitting under it, and I'm going to have to go. But I don't want to go. I want to stay. That's where I belong anyway. God said, this is yours. The first day I stepped up in that joint, so I already know it's mine. It's just a matter of time. And then y'all recognize it too. Anyway, I gotta go. Love you so much. I'll be back. You stay safe, stay connected. Check us out at Instagram at HowWeFlow.Today, online HowWeFlow.Today instead of .com, it's .today. Join our community and hey, craft and curate the life that you really want. Love you guys. God bless you. Mwah. See you soon. Happy Valentine's Week.